Well, back to demonizing the LGBTQ. That's our favorite thing, right? America, that's what we love to do. We just blame them for everything. Every little thing. It's got to be their fault. I want to stop for a minute before we even get to the story. And I want to think about all the times that I, as a parent, have had my kids see something I didn't want them to see. And it's happened a lot. It's happened a lot. If I know something's coming in a movie, I can stop it. If I don't know, sometimes they see it before I get a chance to stop it. I'll take them from the room and say, hey, look, that wasn't, I didn't want, you weren't supposed to see that. And here's why you weren't supposed to see that yet. We've had to have those talks because that happens in life. There's something out there that someone from that group is up to doing. I don't want my kids seeing. It's up to me to find it and keep my kid from it. So it should be no surprise that the LGBTQ community have people that do things that we don't want our kids to see as well. And I am not talking about drag shows because by and large, especially drag story hours, those are fine. They're not indoctrinating kids. They're not hurting your kids. They're telling a story. But there's a group of nude cyclists that rode in the Seattle Pride Parade. Okay, a bunch of, I don't know how many men it was, but it was a bunch of nude men riding bicycles. And again, I said nude men, but riding bicycles nude. Now the Pride Parade has all ages of attendees, right? I've been to a Pride Parade locally with my kids. I would not have appreciated nude cyclists. And so I feel like I'm about as liberal as they come. But of course, Fox News has to spin this. And they say Washington Democrats silent on nude pride cyclists exposing genitalia to crowd, including kids and families. Now, it should be said that, yes, they were nude. So technically, they were exposing themselves. Nobody explicitly exposed themselves. That doesn't make it much better. I understand. However, these Democrats they're talking about, nobody has come out and said, yeah, of course they can ride their bikes nude. In fact, they all stand for and have supported laws that say that you cannot be out in public nude. You have to wear clothes. That's just the rule. We all know that. So to act like they were condoning it just because they attended a pride event or because they gave positive words towards a pride event that some people went too far at is patently ridiculous. It's the same thing as saying that every single person in a football stadium is wrong because a few people from that football stadium went out and flipped over some cars after they won the game. You're not wrong for going to the game. They weren't wrong for playing the game. No, the people that flipped the cars were wrong. In this case, the nude men that knew they were going to be in front of children, they were wrong. Yeah, they're wrong. And I don't care that in this case they're gay or otherwise on the LGBTQ spectrum. I don't know how those men identify, and I don't really care. Because it's not about how you identify. It's about, are you following societal norms and our laws? Like, this is more than just norms. This is, we have laws on the books. You either follow them or you don't. And if you don't, you get in trouble. So these politicians that they're calling out, they've got laws on the books that state what's supposed to happen. So have the cops arrested these men? Have they given them tickets? Have they done anything? That is not in the story. But you see, that is who is now empowered to take care of this. The one making the law already made the law. I understand the people in power right now are actually the successors to those who actually made the law. But they haven't changed those laws. And those laws then become the jurisdiction of our judicial system, not their executive or congressional branches. And if you don't want another little lesson on how politics works, how laws work, okay, fine. But just understand, when you're pointing at these politicians for supporting LGBTQ folks in their state, all you're really telling them is they should support some constituents and not others. That's wrong. What you should be telling them is, like they've already done, make illegal what should be illegal. And then let people make their own choices. These men need to be in some way held accountable for being completely inappropriate in front of children. I agree with that. I do.